I love how my video just ended. But what I was saying at the end of the last video, I was saying when she was like, it's high up, so be careful. And I was saying, can't Lumine just carry Layla? And then I was mentioning how she can, because there was that one area in Sumeria when Yoimiya was visiting, and Lumine was able to carry her. We enter like a dreamscape. That does sound wrong out of context. Where like Yoimiya fell, this is Yoimiya. Like she fell and Lumine was able to catch her and carry her using her wind glider, so. She's like, screw that shit! Oh my god. Yeah, this is mine. I really need to work on Layla. She's one of my favorite characters, but like, god, does all of her shit suck. She's level 60, that's fucking sad. But the reason why is because, there's other characters who need like the same like level up materials. So you needed these, the perpetual calibers, and then she needs the sealed scrolls. And I have other characters who need those. Specifically, Skara needed these as well. See, he's max now, so now I can go collect those for her. And then Sino is the one who needed these, the forbidden scrolls. He needs them for his talents. So because they all need the same shit, it's kind of hard to decide on who gets what. And you see here, when I fight bosses, sometimes I need like a specific item. It looks like Sino. See, I'm trying to think. I think it's Sino, Hazo, Skara, and Nahida all need like items off of A's boss battle. And there are some times where I only get one of what is needed. See that he needs the those are from his own boss battle. Never mind, it's not him. It's so he needs them. You get those from A's boss fight, or the Raiden Shogun rather. You get these from the boss fight, and then the things that Nahida needs. Well, no, I was wrong. Nahida's is from Skara's boss fight. Never mind. Yeah, those are from Skara's. There was another character who needed those. It's Kale, isn't it? I turned my fan off, and I'm like dying of heat. My roommates were blaring the. Yeah, it is her. I was right. Okay, there are multiple characters who need. And no. Oh, she didn't say it. Her animation broke. She's supposed to be like, no. Okay, fine, is what she's supposed to say. Let's see, what do you got? Man, you ever seen... Oh. Yep.
Why do I have to write so many papers?
Huh?
Why?
Wake up, Layla. Wake the hell up, Layla. Layla, come on! Alright. Investigate. I was gonna say, have you ever seen somebody so attractive before? But then he was like, nah, I'm gone. Don't look at me. So I guess I gotta go around and collect all the scrolls. So my other video when I was playing as her, my not the last video but the one before that, I didn't show what her burst was. Like I can.
Cold, not now.
She is one of my favorite characters, but she's so low level. I need to work on that. Oh my god, fucking lag. Yeah, so it looks like there's 4. Okay. Discuss with your companions. I'm looking for shinies. Fuck this strength. I can't break that one. Sad. Sad. Oh! Ugh. Why am I getting farther away from my target? Oh, up there?
I think that's everything.
Looks like I'm entering the
Most
Chamber of
the
Sages
documents
in
are
Legend of
the
Zelda.
ancient desert script, except these ones. These seem old as well, but the handwriting makes them stand out.
And there are dates on them.
Right! Let's arrange them in chronological order before we read through.
Aren't dates also like a fruit and it's supposed to be like prunes? Aren't dates like little purple little thingies that they look like prunes or some other fruit? I don't think I've ever had them, so I can't remember. Sort through the ragged notes in your inventory. Oh god, okay. Okay. God, reading text. I have like this issue with my eyes of photophobia where when I read, because the background's black and the words are white, so when I read text like this and then I look away, I have black and white lines horizontally across my vision. Everything I look at, I have lines across my vision, almost like a prison pattern, and it strains on me. So every time I have to read something in this game, I'm like, oh god. I'll read it anyway though, because I don't want you to have to do that. Anyway, as luck would have it, a previously unrecorded ruin, I was going to say unrecorded, I don't know why I was going to read it like that, unrecorded ruin came upon me by chance. This is proof positive that my efforts to overcome the relentless obstructions of the Mahamata have all been worth it. The Academia's aversion to the desert has grown to comedic proportions. The unknown is our playground while Akasha shackles us. And those who hide behind shackles, what is it exactly that they fear? I won't be leaving this place anytime soon. I've discovered a number of sites worth exploring, and it would be remiss of me not to seize this opportunity. It won't be easy to tell day from night since I've been cut off from the outside world. If I'm to avoid losing myself in the unknown, I must not forget to mark the passage of time. Recorded on the morning of the 10th of May. Oh my god, my throat. That senior scholar fell and hurt himself. Typical of someone from the Rahtalitis. That's the same thing that Layla's from. Always gazing skyward and never at their feet. I'm guessing the obscuring sound must have been one of the King Deshret's prized creations, judging by how many of them there are around here. Thankfully, the injury was limited to a few scrapes and a mild dislocation. After I popped the bone back into place, oh god, I had him lie down and rest. This whole thing will set us back a while, but perhaps that's not such a bad thing. For those like him who lack the skills, doing nothing might be the best contribution they can make. Because when they go out and do things on their own, they get more hurt and cause more problems. That's what he's saying. Or whoever wrote this. As I was treating him, he brought up that tired old topic, asking me to join the Darshan. Once more, I firmly refused. Mirakri students find safety in confining themselves to a single field. What good would that do me? It's only been a few days, but I've already made a significant progress. There are numerous writings here about the 7 pillars, each one captivating and exciting in its depth and detail. Now that the senior is no longer holding me back, I can finally work at a faster pace. Recorded on the morning of the 13th of May. I have damage in my throat, because I think I had like something wrong with my tonsils. My left one was swollen really bad, and every time I swallowed or did anything, it felt like I had like a permanent marble in my throat on the left side. I noticed earlier yesterday or today that I couldn't really feel it as much, so I don't even know if it's still there. And I was told that you can get a tonsil cyst that forms in your throat, and they have to put like a thing down your throat to pop it, or like, to drain it out with a needle. I didn't do any of that, because I never went in. But I've been kind of illish for the last week. I'm doing okay, but still trying to enjoy myself, though. I'm not really going to worry about my Malaysians. Anyway, the appearance of the Ibis King was a pleasant surprise, though not as pleasant as one might expect. He's a skilled storyteller, but he loses steam once it's clear his listeners aren't fooled. That said, there are elements of his tales worth investigating and verifying. Although he did point out the exit route, in his current state, he can't really intervene. And I can tell he's putting on a front and isn't all that friendly towards me. But that's typical of people who care about their status or status. Since I need a bit more time, given how big this place is, I suppose we'll have to put up with each other a little while longer. Besides, isn't mutual dislike a positive emotion of those who can't get along? In addition, saving that senior was definitely the correct decision. Oh, I nearly forgot. Recorded at noon on the 16th of May. My supplies have run out. Unless I wish to die here, I will have to leave this place. But I still refuse to accept anything from Thoth, aka the Ibis King. People like him only talk benefits and never mention the cost. Are a dime a dozen at the Grand Bazaar. Of course, for anyone after me who falls for the temptations he offers, remember this at least: do not trust the Ibis King. Recorded on the final day. Ascendic. Oh, my eyes. Ugh. We already know the Ibis King is currently in Nefer's possession.
Okay, now let's take a look.
Oh, jeez, I have to read it all again. Yeah, I already read it all. I already read all of it. Seems like the notes of someone who was trapped here.
Maybe this person fell in by accident, like Mr. Jeremy. Yeah, maybe. But they don't sound super worried about their situation. So, either this person's an ace adventurer, like the Traveler, or some kind of super optimist. An optimist, huh? I wish I could be that sort of person.
Well, blind optimism isn't good either. Besides, you have your own strengths, Layla.
That's right! You're detailed and passionate. Great qualities for an adventuring buddy. This optimist seems super obsessed with exploring every corner of this place. That could have gotten him in big trouble for all we know. Well, I appreciate the compliment.
Yeah, she actually has a line where she's like, after I'm done doing something, can I come travel the world with you? And we told her that she could, and I don't know why I'm barely remembering that now.
It's almost magical how words like that can make you feel like you can do anything. I only wish that magic could last a little longer. Until I figure out my new study topic, at least.
Let's keep reading. Okay. Wait. Keeps gazing at the sky. Yeah, I read all this. Fooled to the elements, the tale's worth investigating. Yeah.
Oh, looks like you were spot on, Paimon. See? Told ya! That's what happens when you don't think things through. And all this talk about seniors and juniors, he was a student just like you, Layla. Whew, he sure talks a big talk for a student, though. You'd think he was some kind of old scholar instead. What is it? Did Paimon say something wrong? No, not at all. I was just thinking, and this might sound rude, but the way this person speaks is just so...
Cold?
You noticed too. I mean, it's good that he helped treat his companion's wound, but it didn't seem like it was out of kindness. More like he was looking out for his own self-interest, or thought he could get something out of it.
I was gonna say you're as cold as ice, willing to sacrifice our... I'm not gonna do that, it's copyrighted.
I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into
Arlo.
it.
No, you're right. He didn't even mention this companion on the previous page.
Yeah. If you're both in this dangerous situation together, wouldn't you mention them at least once? If it were Paimon, she would write down the name of every single person she was with. No one would be able to get away.
That's like me being stuck in a damn pyramid room with Kanich, but yet me writing fucking things about me being stuck but never mentioning him. Yeah, that's strange. Well, you'd all be stuck here together. Well, you'd all be stuck there together, so... Actually,
I find Paimon's approach quite sensible. It makes sense. looks from a safety perspective, too. That way, if anyone came to the rescue, the notes would be able to tell them everything they needed to know.
Yeah, like how many people were there and what their names were.
Whoa! That's genius level thinking! Well, I learned that from Madame Farzad, actually. I'm not speaking from personal experience or anything.
That's a very useful tip. Thanks, Teach.
Oh, no! I'm just a student.
Thanks, teacher, master. What are we gonna call her?
It's fine! You taught us something, so you're our teacher. Simple as that. Anyway, from the looks of things, the student who left these notes behind is pretty weird. Let's keep reading.
Let's not.
Whoa! Hang on! That's a lot of information. Paimon needs a moment to take this in.
Don't say it like that.
The Ibis King. So, did this person actually meet the Ibis King here?
Never talked about the Ibis King before.
Sorry. Who?
Oh, you've never heard of the Ibis King? Strange.
Jeez, not again. Stop teasing her, Traveler. You know she was asking about Nefer. Anyway, Nefer's, a friend of ours. And she's mentioned the Ibis King before, but not in much detail.
She's actually from Sumeria, but she's currently a Nodcry. Huh. Paimon handled that pretty well, actually. She managed not to spill any of Nefer's secrets. Guess the boss of the Curatorium has earned her respect, and then some.
Oh, I see. Well, that's not too surprising. Most people in Sumeria know about King Deshret, and most in the academia have at least some knowledge on the 7 pillars. Legend has it, King Deshret ruled the desert at the head of several wise retainers, guiding their people to pursue the limits of wisdom.
Yeah.
He also left behind treasures for future generations, which continue to be relevant in nearly every research discipline. And now, this message indicates this student and his senior were rescued by the Ibis King.
What happened to her audio for that? She said indicates the student and his senior is selling. She put her hand over her mic. She's like, now this message indicates that the student and his senior were rescued by, like, why did it go down? Why was she backing away from her mic?
But to think it's possible to meet him in a place like this. We don't know when these notes were written. But didn't the 7 pillars disappear a long time ago?
There's something else that's odd. The Ibis King's form should be a bird, yet he's depicted as a cat.
Yeah, the notes made it sound like his powers were restricted. Also, the mention of this form? What is that supposed to mean? I'm not sure. Let's keep reading.
Let's not.
Oh, this is the last page. There's even a signature at the end. Well, sounds like they made it out. Guess it was a happy ending after all.
I don't know why it's set up like this. Like I read all 4 pages in my damn inventory, but now they're just like popping up. Even like, why would it need to pop up that many times? I already read all of it, and then they make you read it again. But I guess I get why. I hope so.
Wait, but it says the Ibis King cannot be trusted. Huh? Our friend said something similar. That the Ibis King was a liar.
Yeah, that's what she told us. She's like, people are liars, because the reason why Nefer has his power is she was like an orphan child while her family got slaughtered, or her father rather, because he stole water from another tribe's well in their land, and that other tribe basically like ended her father's life, and then she was taken to Ari village, and then they signed her off to the academia to let her live there and to become a student, and that's how she had her life the way it is. And it was believed that she stumbled upon the Ibis King's ruins by accident. He was trying to make a deal with her because he wanted her to like free him, but she took his chest board that gave her powers to like read people's minds and such. So she didn't help him and said that it was his fault that he was stuck there, and she took the gift he gave her. And that's kind of how the story is. She's like, I don't believe him. He's a liar. He lures you with trinkets and fills you with empty, flowery words that aren't true. He'll say that he can do this and that, but he actually can't, because he's literally a prisoner.
And the notes did make it seem like something wasn't quite right with him. Maybe he wasn't one of the 7 pillars at all, but some kind of con artist.
1,000 apologies, eminent lord. Paimon meant no offense. Paimon's words do not reflect the opinion of the group. 1,000 apologies, your eminent lord. Like, can you imagine Lumion saying that?
Great, Ibis King! If you heard that, Paimon didn't mean it! Please forgive her! Don't trap us here! I think Paimon raises a good point. Let's keep our guard up just in case.
I'm even like this in real life. Rather if I believe in that god or not, I think it's really wrong to go up to a place of religion. Rather if you believe in that person or that figure or that god or creature or whatever it is, I think it's wrong to go over there and offend it. Like, I usually try to be very careful what I say if I happen to be in a religious area or near religious things or near like shrines of gods and stuff. I usually try to be really careful what I do and say, because I don't want to go piss off some deity and have them strike me down.
Alright, I think that's all the clues around here. How about we...
Time to fall. Hello.
Oh, it's Marak! That means Kami and the others should be around here, right?
Hello? Anyone up there? Can you hear us?
Hi.
Yeah, we can!
Hello.
You know, sound travels just fine in an empty chamber like this. You don't have to shout.
I want to shout and you're not gonna stop me.
Of course, if you're shouting to express your excitement at being reunited, by all means, pretend I never said anything.
Screw you, I'll hate them. Screw you.
Yelling like this is kind of exhausting. Come on, let's head back down.
Suddenly. Woo! Look at my gliding skills, guys. They're like, what the fuck? So, what did you need? Aren't you supposed to be exploring alone? What the hell are you doing here? What are you doing in my chamber, Kaveh? That sounds like something else. Fucking kid.
Wow, we all ended up in the same place, huh?
Oh no! I would have had to say it in a different tone. I wouldn't. Oh, that sounds horribly wrong. What are you doing in my chamber, Kaveh? Yeah, I could make it sound worse, but I don't know if I want to do that.
Yeah, what a coincidence.
Yeah, I could make that sound so much worse.
Indeed. Or as I like to call it, the chai factor.
Please stop.
No reply?
Just say it.
Say it, bro. Say it.
Alright. Because it's spice to sweet brew again.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, that's a new version.
No.
Wait, what? You've never heard that one?
Al-Haytham's like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Fucking kill me. Look at their awkwardness, bro. Al-Haytham looks good from behind. Anyway,
What are you looking for?
a way to fucking get out of here.
A place to sit and read my book.
Oh, great. What else is new?
Well, looks like everyone made it through unscathed. Let's take this chance to get some water, rest a bit, and discuss what we learned. Sound good?
Yeah, let's debrief.
Everyone shares water, food, and their thoughts and their findings. It turns out Sino actually did bring some spiced tea.
Okay, so we all learned a lot, but it feels like we ended up with even more questions.
Damn right.
Yeah, but one thing's for sure. This place is tied to the Ibis King in some way.
I don't know why, but there's this band I listen to. I think it's called Nakri and the Villains. But the way the guy spells his name, it's like N-X-C-R-E, but it's supposed to be Nakri. I don't know why the A is an X. But if you listen to the way the guy sings, when I hear his voice, I don't know why I hear Sino. I mean Sethos. So every time I hear his songs, it feels like it's fucking Sethos singing to me, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? What is that
Sino,
look?
You're the current representative of Hermanubis. Can you call him up for a sec?
Of course. Just let me sense his presence.
He's like, I'm gonna fucking turn into Yu-Gi-Oh! Hmm?
Just kidding. I can't sense him at all.
Oh my fucking god.
Jeez, Zethos. Did you set him up for that one? What are you? A two-man act?
Wow, good one.
Sorry, Herman Ibis isn't like the Ibis King. He can possess me, but I can't talk to him whenever I want.
Fucking shame, bro.
Oh, truly? Does that mean he's gone? I would have liked to reminisce about old times with him.
Oh, I told you.
The cat! It speaks!
Of course it speaks. In fact, it is not an it at all. You do me a great offense.
He's like, I'm a masculine man, you piece of shit.
My apologies.
He's like, listen here, you pretty man, boy, woman. I'm more masculine than you because Kabe's pretty, even though he's a man.
Esteemed cats. Sir?
Beep boop.
Oh, this little contraption is still here.
Contraption? No, this is Marak.
Which means you do his assistant a great offense.
Huh? I didn't mean... Well, I apologize. I wasn't referring to this Marak, but rather the thing that operates it. King Deshret was quite partial to it. I have forgotten what it was called. It must have had an official name, albeit in the old tongue. Even if I did remember, I would need to translate it into modern language. It's not important. Marak's a fine name. Even better than the original, if you ask me. Who thought of it?
Me.
And the remodeling. Quite well done indeed. This Marak looks much happier in its current form. Oh, and the components should have model numbers written on them. You can look them up if you're curious.
This cat talks. A lot.
Quite the one-sided conversation.
Is this what the Ibis King was like?
Yes.
He seems quite eloquent. I wonder if he plays cards.
Oh my fucking god, right now.
I knew Marak was a great name.
Go me. Fucking heaven. He high-fived himself in his mind.
Let's see, what page was I on again? Should have brought a bookmark.
All he cares about is his book. He's like, fuck your talking cats and your fairies and your glowing fires.
That all went over Paimon's head.
So when the notes mentioned something being off with the Ibis King, it was because he's in the form of a cat? Hello, Thoth.
Hello indeed. For you to know my name. Yes, I was not mistaken. You are special among your companions. But you are all guests. It is only proper to invite you in. Come then, this way.
I like how I knew him and nobody questions me. Nobody says, how did you know that? Because everybody's all lost in their thoughts and I'm the only one addressing him by his name. I am Hazo. Hello, my attractive man. Man, he's staring right into my fucking soul. You know what you could do with that? Anyway.
There's something in you. Something.
Welcome to my humble abode.
Oh my god, I'm dying. This looks like the damn... I know where this is.
Your house sure is spacious, Lord Ibis King.
I fear it's not quite what it used to be.
Oh, is that so?
In fact, it has long ceased to be my home at all. It belongs to the descendants of the cats I once raised. Such adorable creatures, aren't they? Take the one I'm borrowing here, for instance. A chubby fellow with such lovely fur. Anyway, tradition dictates that a special guest such as yourself be presented with a gift.
Oh no.
Alas, it's a first-come, first-served basis, you see. I fear with the passage of time, none are left.
What? So the treasure's gone already?
Treasure, you say? Not an inaccurate description.
Gifts and treasure. Are you talking in a literal sense?
Yes, and no. I have the power to grant gifts inaccessible to the masses. The only requirement is answering a question. Not a bad deal, yes?
Didn't they say he was a liar not to trust him?
Of course, my questions were given unto me by King Deshret, who in turn received them from the Mistress of Flowers. There are 3, and no more. What causes our rise and fall? What obliterates love and hate? What determines truth and falsehood?
The more he talks, the less Paimon understands.
I see. That must mean Gudars and Makaira managed to answer 2 of the 3.
Another who understands.
Oh, so that's the event those 2 slabs are depicting.
Ah, priests and their records. A singular obsession, and quite boring, too. After being imprisoned within Aru, I could, on occasion, take the form of a cat to converse with those around me. But I despised speaking to them.
Why did he say the word cat like that? That cat! Ah, all the T's, so hard pronunciations.
No conversational skills whatsoever.
It's like saying the word milk, but putting like extra emphasis on the K. Like milk!
Now, humans like you who stumble in here from time to time, you are much more interesting.
Oh, yeah. How there's only 2 women here? Well, I guess if you count Paimon, it's 3, and there's like 5 males. My mind is like, don't think that. Shut up.
Hold on! We're getting off topic again. The 3 questions you just mentioned? What are they for, exactly?
Ah, that is a story that begins with King Deshret.
And we're in for another long one.
Time to pull up a seat, my boy.
Nostalgia for the past is common to us all, is it not?
Here we go.
And our king, he was such a proud, solemn man in those days. He watched us speak of the present and the future, of the wisdom we possessed, or were about to obtain. We were his proud retainers, confident in our belief that, so long as each one of us used our abilities to the fullest, progress was inevitable. Yet, King Deshret's ambition was not destined to be allowed in a closed-off world such as this. So nothing went as planned. In fact, from the beginning, there were signs an outcome of this nature was inevitable. Because although there were 7 pillars, one was forever absent.
I was just noticing that. So the one on the left is the Crocodile King. The one on the right is the Ibis King. The one behind the Ibis King is the one that Sethos is, the one that Sinos and Sethos both were the Herma Anubis, and the one across from him is the Goat King. And then the other 2 are in the bottom. It's hard to tell what they are. One looks like a lizard on the bottom right, and the other one looks like some kind of other bird on the left. So there's only 6. I was just looking at that. I was like, wait, but there's only 6 though.
Alasma would insist the Dendro Dragon Sovereign was one of us, but the dragon herself rejected that idea.
Oh, we've met her before. Because it's funny, all of the dragons, the 7 dragon sovereigns, are all considered to be male. I think, because Neuvillette is one. He's the Hydra dragon. But we've also met, I think, is Zhongli supposed to be the Geo Dragon? I want to say no, because the gods exist separately from the dragons. The dragons are their own entities. We met the one in Mondstadt, which was Dvalin. So I want to say in this game's story, we've only met 2 of them. Or 3. The Hydro Dragon, the Dendro Dragon, and the Animo Dragon. I've never met the other ones, unless I have met them and I don't remember it. Because all I remember is Dvalin, Neuvillette, who's reborn in a human form, and he doesn't know why. And then the third one was I feel like the Dendro Dragon was the most impressive looking. I have to redo Nihida's 2 story chapters and my other 2 accounts with Ether and my other Lumine. I might re-record me doing that again, maybe. I already have videos of me doing that with Lumine. Maybe I'll do it with Ether, so we can see what she looks like, but she's like, oh no, like a giant green dragon that's impressive looking. So it kind of makes me wonder what this is about.
Huh. Like a card you can never seem to draw from your deck.
Oh my god, Sino.
More like a card that was never in the deck to begin with.
Alas, that's just who Alahmar was. There was nothing we could do about that. And I always preferred chess to cards. In the end, life grew unbearable for our king. But, of course, those who remain must continue to live on. But subjects like us were less fortunate. After all, the fate of a retainer is decided by the king, including the chance to walk away. So it was then that King Deshret had Kwako, Goti, and I locked up within Aru, where we remain to this day.
Krako. Goti?
Ah, of course. You're more familiar with their full names. Sobek, the Crocodile King, and Hereshef, the Goat King. Let me tell you, when it comes to chess, Hereshef was a habitual backseat strategist, always spewing nonsense from the sidelines. Well, Sobek was all too quick to take his terrible advice, to the point where I was the one who got accused of cheating. Chess is an exercise in patience, and that man couldn't sit still to save his life. He could never excel at that game. In fact, neither of them were good at chess. Even so, we played together often. And since I was always the winner, we got along quite well.
Because they didn't like the game anyway.
What are you laughing at? Were we not good friends?
No one's laughing. Paimon would never.
No, not you, it's Goti. He's laughing for no reason again. Can you not hear him? Ah, right, of course you can't. The two of them are inside Aru, as am I, so only I can hear them.
What is even going on here? Has he, like, started to lose it after being trapped for so long?
Why is Sino staring into my soul from here?
That does happen to prisoners serving life sentences.
Speaking of which, how's Azar doing these days?
I doubt he's doing much of anything.
Just what I wanted to hear.
What is the meaning of this? You doubt my words?
So mad.
I have half a mind to not talk at all.
Oh, no. They're not questioning you, Lord Ibis King, just discussing other things. Please, continue.
In that case, where were we?
Getting to the part about the 3 questions. Hopefully.
Ah, yes, we're almost there. Before I entered Aru, King Deshret said I could be released from my eternal seal if I chose humans who could provide the correct answers to those 3 questions. The first person who caught my eye was Gudars. I asked him, what causes our rise and fall? He answered, conspiracy and betrayal, for it renders the righteous and wise unable to succeed, and thus nations fall. I found his answer quite interesting, so I bestowed upon him the power to deceive. The second human I chose was Makaira. I asked her, what obliterates love and hate? She said unto me, I have nothing left to lose. Vengeance alone can quench both love and hate. I found this to be another fascinating response. So I granted her the power to be loved.
But both of them ended up...
Horrible.
Now then, young one, riddle me this. Did their answers point to this fate? Or was it the power I bestowed upon them that determined their end?
I'm just an observer who doesn't understand their circumstances, so I can't answer.
Yeah, it was their power that led to their downfall.
A clever reply. I do not wish to comment either. It is all in the past at this point. My only wish was for their answers to be acknowledged by King Deshret's rules, and bring me one step closer to freedom.
He's on the final question, which is us.
As for the final person,
Nefer.
her fate remains to be seen, so I will not reveal her name.
It was Nefer. That must have been Nefer then.
I asked her, what determines truth and falsehood? And found her answer quite compelling, so I bestowed upon her a gift to match. As you can see, however, I have not been freed, so it's clear the answer she gave at that time was wrong. But alas, 3 people were chosen and 3 questions were asked. So now all I can do is wait. Wait until her wisdom is in line with the rules set forth by my king. Until she has found the true answer to that question.
No wonder there was no third stone slab then. Or perhaps you're just not ready to include her in the story. Though, that might be a generous interpretation.
Well, it's not merely because her story remains unfinished. As the remaining priests of this place left, or passed on, there were none left to record the events that followed. Besides, stone slabs are few and far between in the Great Red Sands. In the sprawling desert, very few things or people even manage to leave a trace. But sometimes I can't help but wonder if that young man from several centuries ago had been willing to answer my question. Would I have left Aru by now?
Wait, so there was someone else?
Of course, it has been thousands of years after all. All sorts of people have stumbled upon this place, but I only chose the special ones. That young man had such a singular intelligence, though his companion, by contrast, was rather average.
Wait, could that have been?
The author of those notes we found? The student named Zandik?
Ah, yes, I think that was his name. In truth, I was unsure whether I should grant him my third remaining gift. He was, of course, exceedingly clever, but he was also mistrustful and narcissistic in equal measure. And there did not seem to be a line he was unwilling to cross. Too much power could be dangerous in the hands of someone like him. So I found myself rather relieved when he declined my gift.
Oh, he turned you down? Did he give a reason?
Yes, he said he didn't need it. I still remember the look in his eyes. Nothing stood out per se, and still I could sense contempt and disdain radiating from his gaze.
Why does he look like he could be Alhatham's father?
I could not give an exact reason, but on instinct I just knew. It would not end well to get close to a man like that. So, I tricked him. Stick close to your companion, I said. Only the descendants of Tulatula can come and go as they please. Leave him behind, and there is no escape for you.
So, does that mean his companion wasn't a descendant of Tulatula?
He wasn't.
Oh no, that part was true. The lie was in the other half. Anyone can enter or exit this place. There are no restrictions. I saw that his companion was exhausted and was concerned Zandik might leave him behind, or worse, that some other accident might befall him. So I made up an excuse to prevent Zandik from going a step too far. Oh, and speaking of, Sandik's companion had the same blue hair and pointed ears as you.
Wait, does that mean Layla's also a descendant of Tulatula?
Indeed. When Hermanubis founded that city, he took in many who had nowhere else to go. Today, their progeny are scattered to the four winds, and indeed are far more numerous than I could have imagined.
So the person you protected could have been my ancestor.
Yes. You're very welcome for that.
Could I ask another question, Lord Ibis King?
Of course. I have nothing but time, I'm afraid.
Did you also save me and a man named Jur?
I did. You two were quite unlucky bumping into a device King Deshret once used to measure human brain power. That contact caused more knowledge than you could handle to flood into your minds. So I replaced that knowledge with simpler repetitive information. Of course, the side effect being the same thought repeating over and over again in your mind. But that should resolve itself in time.
How many moons are there in the sky?
Yes, that was the phrase I used in your head. I forgot the other one, though. I believe it had something to do with food.
Do not eat LA knockunuts.
Both were spur-of-the-moment decisions, so no need to dwell on the meaning too much.
Oh, I see. Thank you, Lord Ibis King.
As I said, young one, you are most welcome. If you're inclined to return the favor, perhaps you could turn off that device so no one else can trigger it. There's only so much a cat's paw can do, so I'm afraid this is something I must leave to you. Or Marak, I suppose.
Don't worry, that device can no longer be activated.
Oh, splendid! Another one bites the dust. Such is the fate of things here. Day by day, little by little, the remnants of ages past fade into obscurity. For that reason, the gifts of bygone eras, be they tied to your blood or technological in nature, are not to be revered. They are tools, nothing more. Disrespectful? I simply make the most of what I have. Besides, our king has been gone all these years. What good does it do to revere him now?
Oh, are you talking to the Goat King again?
No, Croco this time. He's pestering me for another game of chess. Says he wants to even the score. Wishful thinking, if you ask me. If we counted one push-up for every loss, he'd owe me 300,000 by now. Of course, that's just a rough estimate. I've never kept count.
It appears that's something you like. Being someone unable to be defeated.
I suppose so. All right then. Time for me to extend my winning streak. And for you all to head home.
Best of luck to you. With that laugh.
In truth, deep down, I know even the answers to those 3 questions will not change my fate. But that is for me to reckon with. Go on now.
He's like, I'm getting the hell out of here. I brought you down here for no reason. Goodbye. No, God. Beep, 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 fucking shit. Oh, you still can't jump. Look at these cats. Look at these fucking cats. Hold on, I want to see. I can't. Oh, never mind. I was gonna change to Nahida and see if I could read the cat's minds, because she can do that, but I can't change my team. Never mind. Means nothing. Woo. Don't we love all the nothing we're not meaning right now? I've been recording for a while. I don't know if I have enough time to try to do the mini games. I might have to just do them on my own.
Excuse me. Do you even know what time it is? I've harvested 3 crops of tomatoes while you've been gone.
You're exaggerating, Professor.
I'm making a point. There's a difference.
Sincerest apologies for keeping you waiting, Professor Cyrus.
Our mistake. Please accept our apology.
See, that's what I call manners. Now, are any of you hurt?
Nope. It went way smoother than we expected, actually.
I presume the investigation is complete then. Come, tell me all about it.
You tell Cyrus what happened.
Oh my, did you look out? If you've read the work from the Vahumana Dashan, you would know that the Ibis King has, well, let's call it a mixed record. Perhaps he softened up a bit in his old age, and that's why he chose to help you.
Or perhaps he just didn't have a good enough reason not to help us.
Beep boop.
See? Marak agrees.
How do you even know that's what Marak meant? That could have just been a happy noise.
In any case, there's a lot to be happy about. We figured out what happened to Layla and Jer, and there were some unexpected takeaways too.
Yeah, I never expected to learn about my ancestry.
So she's also a ancestor, or she has relations to Tuletula, just like Tainari, Sethos, and Sino. So now she's kind of like related to them in a way now.
I've always thought of myself as just an ordinary student. I never would have even considered something like that could be true.
Come to think of it, our ancestors might even have been friends at some point.
Huh? You're right. Maybe I should take a trip back home. To see if I can find any records about that.
Oh, I was just throwing that out there. I wouldn't want you to go to the trouble.
It's fine. My advisor gave me a break, and I still have a few days left, so... Oh, wait. My study topic. I haven't made any progress at all. No. I need to focus on that instead.
One thing at a time, Layla.
Right.
Calm down.
Couldn't you help her, Professor?
No, I could never.
Me, you say? I'm from the Spatamar, Darshan, and I don't think that Nephis or Zahahadi researched the stars.
Spontamod is the same as where Sino's from.
All I have to offer are my homegrown tomatoes, although I suppose it's not impossible. I can ask a few old friends to recommend some interesting topics.
You really don't have to. It sounds like a lot of work.
Hardly. A few passing questions while we water the plants? It's no trouble at all.
Thank you so much.
Of course. Now it's getting late, and you all must be tired. Let's wrap things up here. Some say desert nights are the sun taking mercy on us after the heat of the day. So, let's leave while she still feels merciful.
Alright. Good. Oh. God, that lag. See, it lags kind of really bad on the PS4 when you like swap in the menus and stuff. It's like, I don't even know who I was gonna give that to. What the fuck? Oh God. Oh, I was gonna see if I could fall into it.
You made it back safe and sound. Glad to see it.
Can I? No, yeah, there's a wall over it. You physically can't. Okay, let's go back to see what the mini games were. Because the one for Kale and Amber is not actually at this location. It's actually in the Gandharta village.
Oh, you're back. Ready to delve into the art of solving mechanical puzzles? Or did you want to have a chat?
I actually want to ask a few questions.
As you wish. When it's you doing the asking, I'm an open book.
When you prefer a doll that is cute or refined, which is better, autonomous or manually operated?
Ah, a classic debate. I don't think this is a question that has a definitive answer. Not for me, at least. It depends entirely on the scenario. Simply put, if the task requires repetitive mechanical work that dilutes the value of human mental labor, then automated devices are superior. But where identification, analysis, and decision-making are critical, manual control is always safer. Human thought is complex. Even if we were to simulate a 6-year-old's mind, the demands in terms of component design, system weight, and energy cost would be immense. As I see it, conventional hardware capable of simulating adult-level cognition is impossible to integrate into a compact device. For the foreseeable future, anyway.
I guess I feel smarter already. Oh, that was a very concise summary.
Well, I've told you before, if you find these topics interesting, you should come to my classes.
Oh God, no.
Cyrus's student, Lisa Mincy, is known as a once-in-a-generation genius. But with your smarts, I bet you could give her a run for her Laura.
Is it the same Lisa as the Lisa, or I don't know what Lisa's last name is. I don't know what her last name is. Is that her last name? Hold on, where the fuck? This is Lisa. Is that her? Is Mincy her last name? Huh?
Doing detective work means you got...
Oh, you're back. As you wish. Refined, naturally. Not that I have anything against cuteness. A plush little thing with big eyes and a round face. I can see the appeal as much as anyone. But at my age, clinging to such objects like a child is somewhat undignified. Now, some of the newer stuff on the market is just exquisite. Made with the finest material, sculpted in elegant lines with features that glitter like gemstones. The element of cuteness is there, but it also doubles as a piece of art. Wait a second. I thought your questions were going to be academic in nature. What is the meaning of this?
Oh, you know. Just wanted to learn a bit more about you.
Fine.
Are you blushing, bro? Are you blushing? Are you blushing, bro?
But that excuse won't work a second time.
Oh my god. Okay, can we Alright. I don't even know how to do this. I was actually waiting for them to all open up. Alright. Time to learn. Well, I don't know. If I run out of time and I can't show what I'm doing, I don't really care. It's just mini games. I don't really see it as super important. I'm trying to stretch and it's like not ideal. Oh, it's one of these. Am I supposed to get the floating star? Oh god. Oh Jesus. Alright, in the mechanical puzzle parsing paradigm, the puzzle pal will repeatedly spawn and advance forward. You must make full use of a variety of effects and deploy them on bases to help the puzzle pals complete all objectives and successfully reach the destination. Oh god. Is that the map layout for this? Because there's freaking gaps all the way in front of me. Okay, certain challenges contain puzzle star badges and puzzle pals need to collect. They need to collect them. Try as many ways as you can to help them collect or reach the destination for those things. After placing miraculous speed in a base, puzzle pals can touch it to gain a temporary speed base. Oh yeah, we gotta get Farazan's thing to touch it. I see what we're doing. After placing miraculous rise in a base, puzzle pals can touch it to instantly leap into the air. I guess that's how they get that piece. If there are two bases close to each other, you can try combining two different effects to obtain an even greater boost. For example, combining Miraculous Speed with Miraculous Rise will allow puzzle pals to jump higher and farther. Oh god. Okay. But how do I put the things down? I think I see. Yeah, we're gonna just let her fall. Can I... Yeah, look at it just falling. I was trying to figure out how to pick it up. Hold on. What it is I gotta put them down before it can go. And... okay. Hold on. How many can I have at a time? Hold on. So put this here. Grab this. Put this here. Shit, it double tapped. That wasn't the right one. Hold on. Yeah, but that wasn't the right piece that I had grabbed. So what happened is these two got swapped. That's what happened. I got too close and auto-targeted it. Okay. Okay. I don't know how that happened. I was trying to put the orange one down, and I guess I grabbed the green one off the other platform behind me without realizing my game loves to target the wrong things. I have the same problem with Kanichi, and it drives me insane. Where I try to like grab a damn sigil in Natlan so he can grapple to it, and he goes past things. Oh my god, it drives me insane. Or like I'll tell him to grapple an enemy, oh that glitch, and he'll grapple like to a leaf instead. Like he'll get like teleport pulled away when I was trying to grab an enemy. He'll grab onto like a sigil that's glowing in the background because I happen to be staring at it without staring at it. It's ridiculous because my camera's facing at it, but he's not looking at it, but my camera is, so it thinks I'm staring at it, and then, oh my god. So after placing Miraculous Freeze in a base, okay, the puzzle pellets can touch it to freeze nearby water surfaces for a period of time, allowing them to walk over the frozen water like fucking Sub-Zero. I don't think he does that in any of the games. Wind currents will blow puzzle pellets away. Try using Miraculous Rise to allow the puzzle pellets to leap over them like fucking masters. The Miraculous Rise in a 2-level platform will cause it to rise by 1 level. Oh, okay.